Hey guys, I'm back for video 3. So what I'm going to talk about in this video is basically how does this whole program work, okay? So the entire program is designed to start in January, end in December. So you are in the program for the entirety of 2019. And the best part is that every month has a theme, has a different theme. And these are all themes that in my work with women are very prevalent and are very important to address and to kind of take stock of. So every month there's a different theme. And every month you have a workshop. And the workshop is no more than 90 minutes. There will be times that we'll be kind of tempted to go over, and if time allows, we can. But if not, we also have the private Facebook group. So we can have those conversations there as well. But in the workshop, that's where you're going to come out. They will be happening at the gym so that we have plenty of room to move around. And we've got a couple of ideas on how we can set up different areas of the gym to make it as comfortable as possible. Because, sitting on a folding chair for an hour and a half doesn't sound like the most fun. But we're definitely looking at some options in terms of making that as comfortable as possible. So then every month when you have that workshop, you'll have activities to do, and there'll be journal options and all the stuff, all of it optional. You don't have to do anything. If anything is just not speaking to you and you're like, no, I'm not into this, totally fine. We're not going to kick you out because you didn't do your homework one month. That's just silly. All of this is designed to help you, not to make your life more stressful. So keep that in mind, that's the way that I've designed this program. So every month you have your 90-minute workshop, except for September, and I'll talk to you about that in a second. Childcare is provided for the workshops, so hooray for that, because I know how weekends can be with kids. Every month also we will have a community potluck dinner, and that's at my house. I'm going to open my home to the entire group. We will come to my house. We will have a community dinner around my dining room table, and we'll just talk. It's social time. It is basically girls' night out, and it is a date that you can put on your calendar that you can honor every single month and say, no, this is my night to go out. It's just, we can either talk about the topic that we'll be discussing for the month, or we'll just talk about life. Like, there's no set agenda for the dinners. If you need to bring your kids, bring your kids. We have a play area in my basement, and I have older kids who can babysit. So whatever you guys need to do is perfectly a-okay. So that is every month except for September. September is special because, yes, we're having a community dinner in September, but we're also having our retreat. So it's a 3-day, 2-night retreat. We are currently narrowing down the houses that we're looking at. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to rent an entire house for the weekend. And you'll each have your own bed. You might have a roommate for the weekend. We can work all those details out. But we'll all cook together and we'll spend time together, and there'll be a fire pit, and it's going to be fun. I promise. Retreats are some of the most powerful events I have ever been to in my life. And I was just at a retreat this past September that utterly changed my life and the way that I kind of think about things. So huge opportunity there. But again, everything is optional. You don't have to do anything. Nobody's going to push you into anything. And it's just an opportunity for you to be yourself and focus on you for an entire weekend and just get away with some women who have really gotten to know you over the previous 9 months, who are there to support you, and where you can just have that time to really dive into yourself. So that's awesome. So that's how the immersive program works. So again, you've got 11 workshops through the year, every month except for September. September, you have your 3-day, 2-night retreat, and then you have 12 community dinners with the other women in your group at my house. And it's potluck. It's all just community and social time. The other thing to keep in mind is we do have a private Facebook group. So that will be where you can share thoughts that are specifically for the group. We'll be talking about a lot of different, sometimes sensitive things. And, you want to share it with everybody, but you don't necessarily want to share it in a very public setting. This is a really good opportunity to do that. So, hey, I'm really struggling in this area, or hey, this thing that so-and-so said during the meeting really struck me, and this is why. Those are all ways that you can kind of share it in the group. And just as a reminder, the whole cost for this program is $600, which in my experience is dirt cheap. We are basically, because this is a pilot program, we are basically just looking to cover the costs of the workshop and the retreats. So huge discounts in this. And we can do payment plans. So if you need to do 12 payment plans of $50, we can do that. All of those options will be available on the registration page. So we have 2 more videos left in this series, and then I'll be done talking at you, unless, of course, you join the immersive, and then, of course, we'll have more fun discussions. In the next video, we're going to talk about the themes for months 1 through 6 of 2019, and then in the 5th video, we'll be talking about themes 7 through 12, so you can kind of get a sense of what we're going to be talking about. Check out the program guide if you haven't, and I'll see you guys in video 4.